Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a minimal RAG system built with Python and FastAPI. RAG basically allows an AI model to answer questions using information retrieved from your own documents, instead of relying only on the model's existing knowledge. So let me quickly show you how this project works. Here we have our main dashboard. On the left side is the corpus panel where we can upload documents, refresh the current data, or clear everything from memory. Below that, we can see all the uploaded documents and the number of chunks created from them. On the right side, we have two main features, retrieve and ask. Retrieve lets us test what information the system finds from our documents before sending anything to the AI model, and ask performs the complete RAG process. It retrieves the relevant information and uses that context to generate the final answer. So let's test it. First, I'll upload a document. This system supports PDF, TXT, and Markdown files. Once uploaded, the backend extracts the text, divides it into smaller chunks, and indexes everything in memory. Now let's ask something like, what services does the business offer? First, I'll test retrieval. As you can see, the system finds the most relevant chunks from our document. We can also see the file name, relevance score, and the actual retrieved text. This is useful because if your retrieval isn't good, your final AI response probably won't be good either. Now let's ask the same question using the ask section. This time, the system retrieves the relevant chunks and sends them to the language model along with our question. And here we have our final answer, along with the sources used to generate it. So the complete RAG workflow is really simple: upload, chunk, retrieve, and generate. For this project, I'm using an in-memory index with BM25 style lexical retrieval instead of embeddings, which keeps everything simple and easy to understand. Since everything is stored in memory, restarting the server will clear the indexed documents. For a more advanced version, we could add persistent storage, embeddings, and a vector database. And that's pretty much it. If you want the complete source code for this project, join our Discord server and send me a message. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.